Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Today we're going to talk about the eventual bear market and what will coins be at the bottom of the next bear market. Now, a lot of coins are going to die because, a lot of these safe moon, safe Mars things, I don't really think there's much of a purpose to them. So they're going to be like quick pump and dumps. Like for projects like VET, Cardano, ICX, maybe a couple of others, they will lose a lot of their value because things are still going to be tethered to Bitcoin. People use Bitcoin as an indicator for how the market's doing. I don't think that's going to change within this bull market. It might change in the next cycle, but not within this cycle because utility-driven price is still not yet here. It's going to take a couple of years to do so, and I do think the bear market is definitely going to hit before that. Now, within the bear market of the next cycle, we might actually have some decoupling from Bitcoin, but probably not before then because a lot of these networks are just starting to kick up and the utility is just not going to catch up with price anytime soon. So let's talk about VET, ADA, and ICX. I do think VET will probably spike over $1 sometime at the peak of the bull market, but with Bitcoin, I do think Bitcoin will lose probably 50 to 60% of its value. It won't lose 80% like last time because there's a lot of institutional investment. So the floor is much higher with Bitcoin. I do believe Bitcoin will reach 120, maybe 150K. So losing 50 or 60,000, I mean, losing 50 or 60% would put it at about 50 or 60K, which is where it's actually kind of at right now. So at the bottom of the next bear market, this may be where Bitcoin actually settles, assuming that my theory is correct and it does go to 120K. For Vechain, it'll probably spike over $1, maybe to like $1.20, but it won't maintain that price. So if it goes over $1, I think you should probably sell right then for some massive profits, assuming that you bought it less than half a penny, like many of us did. The thing about VeChain is that it's not like Bitcoin. It doesn't have that much institutional investment. Yes, there is institutional investment from Bear Capital and a couple of other parties, but it doesn't have the amount to actually hold up the floor like Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin dumps 60%, 50, 60%, I think VeChain will probably dump around 80%. 75, 80%, which would actually bring the low at about 24, 25 cents, which is actually kind of where we're at right now. If you actually look at XRP's chart, you're probably looking at like kind of what XRP did in 2018. It spiked to $3, dumped to about 30 something cents, which actually is about the same price as where it actually was before it actually spiked. So VeChain, I kind of see the same, going to like over $1, then dumping back down to about 25 cents at its low. Same thing for ADA. ADA won't go back to like 4 cents like it was last summer, but if it goes to like $5, it might dump down to maybe like $1 at the low. And that's still like, people might say, well, if you invested at 4 cents, $1 is still a lot of gains. That's true, but you have to remember that if some people bought in at $5, they're going to lose 80% of what they actually had, which is a lot. And then you're going to have to wait another 3 years for ADA to go back up if the cycle actually holds true. For ICX, I do believe it'll get to 20, maybe $30, and then dump back down to maybe like $5 or $6. Now that's still substantially higher than where it is now, and I think it should be higher than where it is now because of ICX Korea partnerships and the usage actually in Korea. So I kind of like I said on many videos, I do expect cryptos to probably the altcoins dump to 75 to 80% from their highs, and Bitcoin to dump maybe 55, 60% from its highs. Like I said, Bitcoin's going to have a higher ground, higher floor because of institutional investment. The bear market won't be quite as bad as last time, but it'll still be pretty bad. Remember, Wall Street and the stock market still have bear markets. Back in 2018, I think it pretty much cut in half, and that's for a very, very mature market. So just because your market is mature doesn't mean it's going to have a massive dump. It just won't have like a 90% dump like last time. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.